teams for our first semi-final competition.
I got a bit of a buzz then. You know, like hearing it. Just had one of the spectators come up and say how many people are loving the call, Hawley, which is great. Hopefully we get most
Good morning,
things
Bishop.
right.
Bishop Nona joining us up, and he's got the perfect position here next to the current commentary position. We won't talk about anything about last night, Bishop. We were talking for 60 minutes, but then stopped talking after that. But
Parramatta tried hard, is what they're trying to say.
But here we have a fantastic semi-final coming up for you now. The Cape Stallions taking on the Wakaid Warriors, and I don't think the carnival starts again really when you get to the finals, whether it's first or fourth, wherever you land. Certainly a tougher road for the Wakaid Warriors, but it's certainly not beyond them from what they showed us yesterday afternoon.
No, I think this game will be a lot closer than what people may think. Warriors on the back of 3 straight wins.
And here come the Cape Stallions.
The Stallions, I should say. Stallions 3.
Please welcome on Cape Stallions.
Some great camaraderie. I know they play hard and you get a bit of push, but at the end of the day, they'll all be over at the Pacific Party later on tonight, won't they?
Pacific Nights. So if you're local or if you're not quite local, the weather's all right, you might be able to get on a dinghy and get across just in time for Pacific Nights happening here at the Bardu Hotel.
And there's more people coming in than going out, I think they said today, Hawley. So
it's the day for it. We've got some cracking matchups for you here. So the 2 semi-finals coming up. And in around about 2 hours' time, we will know who will take place. Right of place in the 3 p.m. grand final. We already have our ladies' grand final locked in. Archive Sisters taking on NQ Sisters United. Now, referee Josh Eaton will be taking centre stage here in our final.
What's the satellite, young girl? Yes, Josh Eaton got there. And our touch judges, Brock Ennis, Denise Weir, for our first semi-final of today.
And it looks like Wakaid Warriors is going to be the team to kick off at the right of your screen. Cape Stallions to the left. Well, here we go, folks. 25-minute halves. So 50 minutes of knockout rugby league action here from the 2024 Island of Origin. Giddy up, giddy up. Here we go.
What's our strike power? What are we getting here? Through the middle from Wakaid Warriors. And holding in the middle.
Could be anywhere from the Stallions.
Well, true. Thank you.
Josh Eaton gets us underway. We're all just grabbing kick-off.
Young Bond there. We got high a little bit early.
And I'll tell you what, I'm tipping that the opening exchanges are going to be willing, though, so you won't want to miss a minute of this as the Warriors get the first opportunity in defence.
Into the action there on 1. Temoy around the top. It is going to be willing. Didymus Blanket there taking the ball up.
Just drag back a couple of metres there. No call. The Stallions work back to centre field. And we're on tackle 3. They're just on halfway now.
Brendan Magala, good charge there. It's Robin Pablo. Good thing is after 2 days, Hawley, I've nearly got all the names right.
AirPods, come and see me, please, at the commentary area. Thank you.
Joey Bond kicks that down in the corner and makes the tackle. So, first set, not a bad set from Cape Stallions.
The
just did the job.
Got to their kick. Now the Warriors.
1 from 1. Strong. Louis over the top.
This will be Byra. Hasn't he had some big moments already this weekend?
Yeah. He's a fair lump of a lad, Big Ray.
Saw him score that late try against the Rocks and Eagles.
I don't think he touched that. That'll come out to the 20. That'll come out to the 20. Didn't touch it. Probably the first error I've seen from Charles.
Too much weight on it
all weekend. He's an excitement machine. Charles Byra, the 1. See who's rolled his sleeves up. It's young little winger here, Gregory Bond. Just done his job all game.
One of those things you can't coach, isn't it, Oz? You can't coach speed. And, oh, Charles Byra has it in spades.
So does the bloke who ran down Tyrese Armat. Couldn't see his number over there. Wins the Bowie.
Bowie. And that'll be first points. Well, didn't that turn the tide quickly? It's a little chip and chase.
They've got some speed, haven't they?
There's your Cape Stallions. For number 3, Windsor Bowie. Scores on the Cape Stallions.
I'm going to go out and say that's against the run of play. That was
Wakaid Warriors yet to score.
Their whole back five, though, have amazing pace from the Stallions. So their forward pack, they're guided around. If Kareem Tabuai and Joe Bond in the halves can guide them around, their forward pack hold, they'll be hard to hold out. Where the Warriors need is go through their back row was really strong yesterday. I know they've got a few injuries. Samson Zither's out. They've got a few injuries. So, but I still think it comes Billy Joseph, Aaron Gallego, a couple of those guys, Billy Essley, those yesterday that really stood up for the Warriors. I think they're the ones that have got to do it again. Their forward pack, they've got to win the forward battle. I think the Warriors to be a chance in this game.
He does. I think courage in rugby league shows itself in many forms. One of the courageous things that the Cape Stallions have is that courage to continue to play footy no matter what the situation. That they will come at you from every angle rather than just go, we'll roll the sleeves up and just complete. No, they're going to play footy. They're going to ask questions. They're going to test you all the time. And that takes a courage in itself.
Big kick here, Brendan Magala. Does strike him well.
Heard from Brendan this morning. You want to hear from Brendan? Go back and have a look at the beginning of the women's semi-final.
Yeah, and I apologise to Brendan, originally from Ingenuity. And I said Lockhart yesterday, so I've obviously got my...
They're out by a couple of 100 kilometres.
A few 100 Ks. What I do know was he did play in our NQ United sides years ago and was a very good performer, and he struck that well. Oh, the wind's just taken it to the right, but that was a great strike from the sideline.
The wind will play its part here today, I'm sure. So an early start, early lead for the Cape Stallions.
Cape Stallions 4, Wakaid Warriors yet to score. Just a reminder, this is a knockout semi-final. Winner from this game will progress through the big dance this afternoon.
I love it, the big dance. We're going to the dance. So we're going to the dance later on, Hawley. That's the question. As we kick off, here's Ray Byra. Is he going to go long again? Yes, he is. All wobbly. That's going to find... Oh, that's like silky skills from Joey Bond. Wasn't it? Could have been anything.
He looked far less nervous than I would have been with that coming my way, I can tell you.
He did not flinch. Louis out of 9. Slow. Played the ball was slow. Gave the Wakaid. No, nothing wrong with the Wakaid Warriors advancing then. That's like Temoy a little bit over the top, and he's out. He was going to get penalised. He went over the top. There was no need for that. Shouldn't be any challenges with the gear here with Windsor kicking.
Gets plenty of it.
Could kick the bladder out of a ball, I reckon. Windsor. Here we go. What are they going to do? They've already shown their hand, I think. Big Charlie Sagigi runs it in. I think they've shown their hand. They're willing to play footy. They want to score a try. They reckon they can score from everywhere. Robin Pablo, strong again yesterday, and that's what he did. In behind the ruck. Quick play the ball. Here they go.
They are dangerous off the back of
back
a quick play the ball.
Back inside to Sagigi. Oh, great shot, Billy Joseph. Is that Billy Joseph there? Magala.
Once again, skimming down that left edge.
Sagigi,
They come back to the middle.
They're setting up here. They're setting up. They're going to go left. They'll go right. Now I've said that. No, they went left. Inside. Pablo. Well met by Temoy.
As you say, ask so many questions. Way they come to the right.
Well, that's dangerous. A great pickup. That's great football.
There are 13 minutes remaining until half-time. 13 minutes remaining until half-time.
He did a very good job yesterday, Philly Byra, for the Warriors on the wing. He diffused a couple, and again, then that could have been anything. He's just diffused the situation. So they work it out, the Wakaid Warriors. Good shot, Charlie Sagigi. It's willing, folks. It's willing.
Working hard for every inch here at the moment, the Wakaid Warriors.
On the hard yards there. Am I 40-20 here?
It's a floater. It's awkward. Bounces though. And Bond met heavily.
I think that was Mene. He's away here. He's away here.
In front of the play the ball there, no?
Yeah, I think he was. We talked about that last night. He may have been in front of the play the ball.
But away we go.
There's no video ref here.
And they're straight onto the attack, the Cape Stallions. They just are relentless as they come at you. That's a strong carry now to the right upright.
They're going to play at the back here. They're going to play at the back.
Set to the left. Away they come.
They got numbers everywhere. Charles Barra gives a little point to Billy Joseph as he goes in. It's probably not something I'd do.
Try there to Cape Stallions by number 1, Charles Byra. Scores are now Cape Stallions 8 with the conversion kick to come. Wakaid Warriors yet to score.
Well, there, the Cape Stallions juggernaut just keeps marching on at the moment. The Wakaid Warriors boys digging in. Just the pace of the Stallions at the moment. Who must have contended with Charles Byer out the back? He's having a sensational carnival. Now McGill will have another kick from out wide.
Stallions, and looking at the breeze, Hawley, they're pushing into it here, aren't they? The breeze is coming nearly almost down the field at the moment.
They're playing the field position game at the moment, aren't they? They just, the Wakaid Warriors have been forced to come out of their own end.
There's some classy footballers in both of these footy teams, though. You know, they're good A graders in Cairns, Townsend.
Yeah, I'm certainly not writing off the Wakaid Warriors, but the fact that once they can get some ball in decent field position.
Well, what we haven't seen is we haven't seen their halves yet, Ronnie Wapp and Daniel Murray, who can make a difference if they get some football. They got to get some ball in good position. Haven't had that yet.
And Magala.
Has he learned from the first one?
It's away.
No.
So 8-0. Leaving the door open here for the Wakaid Warriors.
We did say their left edge is pretty good, Hawley, and they have
conversion attempt that was unsuccessful. Scores remain.
It's one thing to know where they're going to come at you.
Wakaid Warriors.
It's a whole other question to go and
there are 9 minutes remaining until half time. 9 minutes remaining until half time.
High one up. Bond under it. Great shot. It was a hard charge. It was a great shot. Where's Gaby taking that hit up? Well, man. They're muscling up here.
Their left edge might score all the tries, but their right edge does a lot of the hard yards.
Yeah. Magala and look at he tricked himself. With the Bowie. Here we go.
And the Cape Stallions.
Tyrese Armat.
Speed to burn.
As they say, play it again, Sam. We've seen that 4 or 5 times this weekend.
Tyrese Armat. Scores for now Cape Stallions 12 with the conversion kick to come. Wakaid Warriors yet to score. There's 8 minutes remaining until half time.
Blood at the
minutes
moment for the
remaining
Wakaid
until
Warriors
half
trying to.
time.
Yeah, and they're just holding their own through the middle. You're right, Hawley. This right edge is just doing the job, aren't they? And quick play the balls. I think that's the thing that's getting them. They're getting to their feet. I think
it's the stuff that you probably would gloss past occasionally when all the points is happening on the opposite side. But geez, they've been rock solid over this side. They've been safe when they've needed to be. Strong carries, created quick play the balls, and created that opportunity for them when they've gone on those long shifts.
Big Wes Gaby makes a charge there, straight to his feet. On the back of that, Magala goes across. I think he tricked himself with his pass into his own head. But then out to Windsor Bowie. And for a big man, he can fly. And when you've got, I think you had Charles Byer on the outside, Tyrese Armad on the inside. You'd love to be playing and have someone with speed like that burning up both sides here, wouldn't you?
They're just in desperate need of some football here at the moment, the Wakaid Warriors.
Yeah, they just need some footy in good field position. They got it in them. I'm not riding them off.
It's one of those times, too, when everything sticks, sometimes it can just feel like it's a flood. At the moment, everything is sticking for the Stallions.
But with longer halves, 25-minute halves in the semis.
I think it may be 20-minute halves, so we just have to confirm. Might still be 20-minute halves, might be 25s in the final, I think.
Oh, I did go and ask the carnival
Conversion
organiser.
attempt by Brendan Magala was successful. Scores are now Cape Stallions 14, Wakaid Warriors yet to score.
The official timekeepers will let us know. So in around about 6 minutes, we'll know.
Yeah.
And the Wakaid Warriors back in familiar territory and gets back underway here.
Look at, he's off the fence. He was literally off the fence there, Malcolm. It's up.
Off the fence.
And he might need a spell.
Over the fence and from 2 yards over, I reckon.
Oh, that's a great offload. By going out Daniel Maru or... Probably an injury here to Daniel Maru too.
Yeah, he's slow to get to his feet.
Thought it was arm, now it's rib.
Just trying to shrug it off.
Know anything about rib injuries, Hawley?
Yeah, they're quite painful. I can rest assure you. Very limiting.
Magala. Now they're getting expansive. Inside. Who has he got inside him this time? Ramsey, what's up?
Well, the Stallions.
As you said, it's good to know where they're going to go. You just have to be able to defend them. And they cannot defend.
Number 17, Ramsey Wilson.
But you got Charlie Sagigi in there throwing balls.
Stallions 18 with a conversion kick to pound. Wakaid Warriors get to score.
Back to his youth playing in the six.
Until half time. 4 minutes
Can't throw enough
until
superlatives out
half-time.
about, as we mentioned a few times, that left edge. But honestly, Noz, the right edge here, having to hold that Wakaid defence up. If the right edge wasn't as strong as it is, those Wakaid defenders will be able to release that little bit earlier and get across there. But because they've been so strong over this side and asked those questions, and as we've heard from all the boys, we heard from Charles and Windsor yesterday and Brendan today, all the boys mentioning about how important it is for the whole squad, and that the whole squad's up and about for this one.
Yeah.
And you don't get through a carnival without using every member. But at the moment, they're showing us some electric rugby league at the moment, the Cape Stallions.
What's the one thing you can't teach?
Speed.
Speed. And they have it, plenty of it.
Not that I was any good at school, but they definitely didn't teach me that.
Ah. I wish they'd given out ribbons for competing back in my day. I would have got a lot of them. Anyway, here we go. Magala lining this up. This is for 20-0. It's probably one of the biggest gaps we've seen early in the football game all carnival.
It's quite the mountain now that the Wakaid Warriors have got to climb.
Can you go to the gate, please? Michael Mosho, can you go to the gate, please? Thank you. You want it down there.
20-0.
20
the
points
crowd's
to nil.
quiet.
Attempted by Brendan Magala was successful. Scores are now Cape Stallions 20. Wakaid Warriors yet to score.
It is.
Now, the one thing the Wakaid Warriors won't do is turn their toes up here. And they'll only take one to turn it. We saw them come back with a rattle yesterday.
And a good opportunity. You might have just seen that a few of the boys doing the damage on that left edge have just come to the sideline for a spell.
Well, there you go. That was an awkward one.
He took well there, but did him a blanket. As Menu Nona Lifu goes in there. Temoy doing some good defence for his team. Yeah, strong tackle there. Laka Menace, Daniel Maru, they are holding on this edge. Nothing happening here. Then they go left.
And drag down now, 10 metres into the Wakaid Warriors territory. And that'll be the last.
Oh, and unlucky from Daniel Maru there. Catches that ball, he's probably away.
They just can't get anything to fall their way at the minute.
Magala chipping to himself now. He's got all the tricks in the bag, hasn't he? He's pulled out a few this weekend. Yeah, you just want Wakaid to potentially get on the board here. It'd be good, wouldn't it?
I showed yesterday when they scored 2 tries in 5 minutes to get home against the Rocks and Eagles that they've got plenty of points in them.
Two of the Rocks and Eagle flags flying over there in the corner, Hawley. So the boys will be here watching. It's disappointing to get knocked out on the first day, but they'll be back next year. They'll be back.
Calls for a knock on out of the scrum, but
I don't think he touched it. I think it was flicked out of the back of the heel.
It was a strange one.
We're joined by our league and club coordinator, Terry Bendigo from Queensland Rugby League. We're going to get him on and give a few words. No, he's out.
And the siren sounds in the background.
And he's short.
And that'll be halftime here in our first semi-final. And it's
families, that's halftime. Halftime scores Cape Stallions 20, Wakaid Warriors yet to score.
So it's a 20-point deficit for the Wakaid Warriors to overcome here in the second half. And we'll take a short break and join you again. The second half action of our knockout semi-final of the 2024 Island of Origin. 20 minutes' time, we'll know who our first semi-finalist is, sorry. And at the moment, it's the Cape Stallions with a 20-point advantage here. They'll be feeling like they've got some breathing space, but I'm sure they won't be feeling comfortable. But now the Wakaid Warriors, they'll want to fast start here, and they'll get first use of the ball. The Cape Stallions running from right to left will kick us off. Coming up at the completion of this match, we have our second semi-final. Oregon Warriors taking on the Pugger Panthers. So in about 90 minutes' time, we'll know who our grand finalists are. 2 p.m. this afternoon and 3 p.m. for the men's, 2 p.m. in the ladies. Archive Sisters taking on Enki Sisters United. And away we go. What can Wakaid do to get themselves back into this one?
First.
If you've lost your key card or your AirPods for iPhone, you can come and see me at the commentary area.
We're trying to inspire.
Away they come here. The Wakaid Warriors, you said it, that they had to score first.
Good tackle there.
Well, they've been run down.
Maru created that space. Whop on now.
Plenty of numbers to right.
Billy Joseph takes it to the ground. Bendo Mene in a dummy half. Need a quick play the ball. They're not going to get it. Aragalugia. Offload there. Ball's gone backwards. Good feet. Phil Bora.
If the offload went to hand, there could have been danger.
It's a penalty here, I'd say. Yes, it is. Yeah,
right in front, so they'll have 6 more tackles here.
It's definitely a penalty. Put him in a dangerous position. Flipped him over, landed on the back of his shoulders. Great referee. Played advantage, Josh Eaton there.
Pugger Panthers officials to the official area, please.
Oh, heavy
Pugger
contact.
Panthers manager to the officials area, please.
From dummy half.
He held up.
Can't find the line.
Need this, Warriors. They need this, the Warriors.
Stallions digging in on their line.
There, good defence. Temoy, wide ball out here. Billy go. Mine won't score. Goes it. Probably could have gone himself.
Goes into touch.
Probably could have gone himself there, you think, Hawley? What do you think?
Well, they did a good job to number up from being stretched like that, Cape Stallions, and it's probably, we've seen them score points, but I guess it's goes without saying that their defence has saved as many tries as they've scored.
Sammy Joe backing up to coach this team as well. Could find himself in 2 finals.
Well, yeah, just wasn't much in it, but it just caught him around the chin.
Brendan McGarlow take the kick. Hawley, I might save the. Well, Windsor's going to take it. Watch out, Bishop. I'll see if I can save you today.
He wins a bow to kick for touch. Plenty on that. Plenty on that. And there's some big meters. That's marched the Cape Stallions down into Wakaid Warriors territory. Geez, that breaks your heart when you're out there and you've had the ball on the attack.
Down on the 30, wide to Magala.
And then before you know it, the Stallions are deep in your half.
Let's see, and the Dread Ray on there, dummy half now, inside ball.
10 metres out, centre field.
Andre Watt
Zalia
tackled.
Durante, if you're in the ground, stick onto the commentary area, please. Zalia Durante, if you're in the ground, come to the commentary area, please. Thank you.
They got numbers right. I think they got numbers left too. Tackled short. I play at the back here. Magala. Good tackle. That's
Raced up, had to make it.
Outstanding read. It was Aaron Gooligo there.
Families Black Duck Institute is going around.
And Windsor Bowie puts it on a blanket for Bolano Louis. Puts it on a plate. Come and have a feed of this.
Try there to Cape Stallions by number 28.
Some vocal support for the Stallions.
Score tonight, Cape Stallions 24 with a conversion kick to come. Wakaid Warriors yet to score. There's 15 minutes remaining until full time. 15 minutes remaining until full time.
You got to feel a little bit for the Wakaid Warriors. Possibly could have scored down the other end. Next set, come down on the back of a penalty, and just some class from Bowie. You know, speed and power. You can't coach it. You just got it. He's got plenty of it. And you know, like good wingers do, they men invite them to create.
Free raffle. So
Yeah, Ingenuity, he said he's originally for shout out to anyone up there who's watching Brendan play, and if his family and rallies, he's having a great carnival. He's got to be up there with the players of the carnival. Well, there might be a few out of this Stallions team. Great to see the Cape boys in here having a run. And like other sports preach, we actually have teams in competitions playing all through the Cape and Torres. It's just great to see. Sun's coming out now, Orly. It's getting a bit hot. We've got a great vantage point here. We're way too close to the canteen. That's our only problem.
Regular visitors over the last 2 days.
Magala puts it up. Inside the 10. He's got him. Bit of his blanket inside the 10. I thought he was. Great refereeing. Josh Eaton debuted in the Host Plus Cup this year. Young man from Townsville, 25 years of age, debuting in Host Plus, and then gives up his time to come up to Island Origin. He's been up here before, loves the carnival. Well done to our match officials, led by Alan Bain and Harry McRae.
And heavy defence from the Cape Stallions over the top.
That's Rodney Toby. You can't miss him in the green headgear. There's nothing like it at this carnival.
I think we've spoken a lot about their point scoring ability, but the defence of the Cape Stallions has also been
Families, if you're
Right up there.
feeling a bit hot and wanting some snow cones, at the entrance there's some girls selling snow cones for United of Dumpler footy trip coming up this year. So if you're looking for something cold, head
Once
over
again,
to the
closed
gate for
down
some
here.
snow cones.
And that's Magala.
Great long
come
ball.
to the
Great
left.
long ball. They got some width there. This probably needed to just go one more out the back there, Hawley.
They've jumped down the short side.
Played at. This will be no picked up there. Done a great job of diffusing at the back, haven't they? Cape Stallions.
That's Byra at the back again.
No, I don't think it was. I think he's having a little spell.
He's been sensational. But there's so much speed to burn in this Cape Stallion side. And here they come away again, the Stallions. And they're really looking to put on a show here.
Oh, great tackle.
Still going. Back inside.
Oh, cleaned up. The great run, Windsor. The great tackle there from Aaron Gouligo.
Heavy on the attack, the Stallions now.
And we are just short. I think we've got numbers to the right. There's 5-on-3 or 5-on-4 out there. But an intercept. Has he got the legs? No, but he's got his team out of trouble. Who's that over there? Big fronty.
Turning runners under.
Edbith Gouligo.
But the ball comes loose. Frustrating times for the Wakaid Warriors. The Cape Stallions, I tell you what, you are not safe
minutes remaining until
defending
full time.
against the Stallions anywhere.
9 minutes remaining until full time. 9 minutes remaining until full time.
They are dangerous. I often talk about it in footy that you want to try and make your team beat you from 80, 90 metres away. And I tell you what, if there's one team that can beat you from 100, it's Cape Stallions.
Certainly can. They've shown that they can score tries from anywhere. I don't know what they got on here, but Windsor Bowie's playing out in the wing. I know he's having a spell.
So 8 minutes remaining here in this first semi-final. Runners in motion.
They got some good service out of their dummy halves, probably unspoken and unrewarded. We haven't spoken about, but Jonah Louie been really good with his service.
Liz Peters, if you're in the grounds, can you come to the commentary area, please? Liz Peters, if you're on the ground, come to the commentary area, please. Thank you.
I have not given up the Wakaid Warriors. They are in here. They're still having a go. Magala short ball. No, he didn't touch it, I don't think. Out of the 20. 7 tackle set. We've got an injury here. Big Wes Gavey coming off. It might be something for the finals that need to get looked at. Not a lot of time between this game and the final.
No, and with a few minutes remaining too, they might look to manage the minutes of a couple of their stars.
Yeah, I'd say a few of them might stay off for a little bit.
Looks like it's they've got a real uphill battle here, the Wakaid Warriors. But they're going to fight it out all the way to the end. The Stallions here still currently holding a 26 points to nil lead. And they have been electric this morning, Noz.
Yeah. Again, haven't given up. Like guys like Freddie Peters there, rolling up the sleeves once more in that last set. Just doing their job.
The Stallions have been impressed with how they built into this carnival.
Yeah.
We saw them day one get taken right to the wire by the Rocks and Eagles. But as the combinations have grown, and then they've just lifted the lid off and shown us what's under the bonnet here, under the hood in the semi-final.
Bond. Look out. Oh, close.
Yeah, we've got the Pugger Panthers over the back there warming up, and the Oregon Warriors coming up for you next in our second semi-final.
Yeah, I was thinking about that last night, Hawley. Argon won their first two and probably weren't as good. They showed glimpses in the last game, and Pugger Panthers, Benny Barber added some. That could be a classy game. Next one.
Now Magala. They play out the back.
Good hands. Good tackle too.
Just the width that the
Xavier
Stallions,
Nellyman taken down there.
the width the Stallions can play with, it's hard to contend
Magala.
with. And he just bangs one. Just adds to his account, Brendan Magala.
See Big Sammy Joe up there shaking his head. No, he wasn't. Thinking
Field goal attempted by Brandon Magala.
Tries, but
scores are now Cape Stallions 27. Wakaid Warriors get to score.
This was a good nudge too. He hit it well.
oh yeah.
There's 5 minutes remaining until full
Maybe
time.
just wanted to get a feel for it
5
before
minutes
the grand
remaining
final
until
this
full
evening.
time.
Just wanted to get a feel for it before the grand final this evening.
Yeah. Well, a couple of little shines and glimpses there. A kick from touch, a drop goal.
He'll certainly have something to say about where the 2024 Honour of Origin Trophy resides. Brendan Magala.
We don't do the player of the carnival, do we, Hawley? We do our blue collar sports
Just our
player
blue
of the
collar
matches. But there's a few names that we've sort of
We also are
spoken about.
opening up nominations for Dash for Cash.
Oh, the Dash for
It'll
Cash.
be run at 1 o'clock this afternoon. Free entry, $200 up for grabs for both ladies and men's.
There you go, ladies and men's Dash for Cash. Find out who's got the fastest feed on the island at 1 p.m. this afternoon, and we might bring you that live on the Facebook page.
What about over 50 people that live in Townsville? I'm the only one, so I'll probably get a win. It'll be the only way I'd win.
If it's handicapped.
Bond goes high. We haven't seen a lot of this. Oh, well
Great
taken.
take.
So, I think it is. I think that's Phil. Yeah, Phil Morris. He's had a very, very good carnival for Wakaid Warriors. He has had to do a lot of work. I've been really impressed with him. I've called his name many times the last 2 days. Well done, young man. You've had a good carnival. So's this fella. I think that's Aaron Gulligo again, just doing his job.
Goes early.
Looking for the 40-20. Not going to get it.
It'll be
Kicked
just
one
short.
yesterday.
So 3 minutes remaining here in our first semi-final.
There's 3 minutes remaining until full time.
It looks like the Cape Stallions have booked themselves an appointment in the grand final. So for all the Cape Stallions supporters, that will be at 3 p.m. today, directly after our ladies' grand final between the Archive Sisters and NQ United Sisters at 2 p.m. As we just heard at 1 p.m. the fastest feet, and we might bring the fastest feet to you live on our Facebook page if you're looking for that later.
Reckon any of the boys who are playing will be in it.
I'm going to be 1 or 2. Might be looking
Reckon
for a little bit of cash.
Charles might.
A little bit of cash in the pocket, ready for Pacific Nights. Coming over here at the Bardu Hotel.
I hope there's no Tommy Turbo hamstrings. There he is. Oh.
I'll tell you what, Gregory Bond has taken some punishment this weekend.
Yeah. Theo, I don't think Theo Mosby missed him then. He got him fairly flush. I think got the job.
He's as tough as they come, and they're going to take the 2 to wind the clock out smart here from the Stallions.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, I want to put a big rap on Gregory Bond. I thought he has played tough all weekend, only slight in stature.
If you're picking a team of the Carnival, I think you've got Gregory Bond on one week, and I think you've got Phil Byrer on the other. He's been great for the Wakaid Warriors.
Just a tough day for Wakaid today. It's we spoke about it, the Ronald Wap, Daniel Myru, but they just didn't get enough ball, and it was a fantastic performance from the Cape Stallions. That's That's an intimidating performance. If you're a Pugger Panthers and Argon Warriors supporter watching that, they have certainly thrown the gauntlet down. They have staked their claims early. Now, Byra with a conversion attempt here. Or the penalty attempts. Apologies.
He's booted that to next week, but he's missed
away.
It.
So it'll be a dropout here from the 20-metre line. So there might be one or two plays left in this with 30 seconds remaining.
Penalty conversion attempt that was unsuccessful. Scores remain Cape Stallions 27. Wakaid Warriors yet to score.
He does it with a smile on his face. He did it before.
And they might have one more in them here. The siren will sound.
Does he need to be in there, Charles, doing that before the final? Oh, he's dropped it. I think he's dropped it.
Well, they were going to put an exclamation mark on it, the Cape Stallions. But he's dropped it over the line. And the siren sounds, and the Cape Stallions book themselves a date in the 2024 Island of Origin Grand Final.
And their supporters over the back going mad. MAD, they are loving
Wakaid Warriors nil. On behalf of the Dadan DI Warriors, we'd like to thank Wakaid Warriors, all your players, your sponsors, and your spectators for being able to participate in this year's 2024 Island of Origin. And we hope to see you all here again next year. Biggest off for your plum.
Yeah, congratulations, Wakaid Warriors.
Congratulations, Cape Stallions. You guys progressed through to the big dance this afternoon.
Who's your we call man of the match there?
At 3 o'clock.
Oh, tough. I think you got to say Windsor Bowie destroyed him down that edge, but he had the ball coming from Brandon Magala, but I still think there was a couple of times he probably could have been tackled and he broke away and scored. He was outstanding. The forward pack did their job. He said, I thought Robin Pablo had his best game
John
there
Butler and Kim
for the Cape Stallions. He was sort of everywhere, ran hard, defended well.
Warriors to participate.
It was a well-oiled machine, wasn't it, the Cape Stallions in that one?
Yeah, on the hard-earned index, you're probably giving Robin Pablo the 3 points there, but I'll let you pick, Hawley.
Yeah, well, I think that's a fair share to go. I agree totally there. Bagala, again, sensational. But Robin Pablo through the work, and it's the stuff we spoke about in the middle of the unsung stuff. Laying along, those quick play the balls that he was providing to get them going there. As the two teams come together in the middle. So coming up for you next, we will have our second semi-final. The Argon Warriors taking on the Pugger Panthers. Join us very shortly here on Blue Collar Sports. As we find out who will join the Cape Stallions with a shot at the 2024 Island of Origin
Just before we go, Hawley, I thought Josh Eaton, showed his class as a match official in that game, and more than likely we'll get the final. I'd say we'd handle that with ease. Did a very good job. I thought he did a really good job there. And well supported by his 2 touchies, Brock Ennis and Denise Weir, and looking forward to the next semi-final.
We'll leave you with the scenes of the two teams come together. Thank you for joining us.
We'll just give you a big wrap.